Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's up, y'all? Can you hear me out there? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Hopefully this works out because it's kind of rainy outside, and the last time it was rainy outside, the live did not work. I think I tried like 4 or 5 times that night and it wouldn't do anything, but we're chilling. I guess, what do I got for an update? The truck is done and it's ready. I just got a call from Brock like 20 minutes ago that it's done and I could come pick it up tonight, but I'm doing the live stream, so I got to go get that tomorrow. If you're following me on Instagram, you would have saw a story maybe like yesterday. Yeah, probably from yesterday. I was over there working on it. We got the front diff installed. We took it for a drive, etc. It is good. So that will probably be the next video of me like getting that all working on that. We'll see. I do have a trip planned this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the truck or if I'm going to take the van. If I take the van, we'll hold off with that video, but we'll see how that all turns out. But we'll figure that out. I did film a bunch of that stuff, so it drove very well. It feels very good. I'm super, super happy with how it turned out. We still need to redo the brake lines. We're gonna do all the brake lines in the rear, but it's drivable as it is. They're not like rusted through or anything. It's probably just time to replace them after however old that thing is. It's an 09 and like 250,000 miles on it, I guess. 225,000, probably something like that. But Scooter Hughes, man, I'm doing good. Thanks for tuning in. Jay Ulrich, my father-in-law is doing well. He's been back home, etc. He's doing good. He's healing up nicely. I think his ribs are all good at this point. It's been a couple of months. So he's doing well. He actually picked up an old tractor for me to use this winter. So you guys will be seeing that at some point. It's like I couldn't even tell you what year it was, what year it is. It needs a little bit of work, so he's kind of working on that. But we'll get up there and check that. I think it's like a 1955 or something, dude. It's an old tractor, but it's got a bucket on it. Need to get a box scraper for the back, but we've got a tractor to move snow this winter and to do other work around here. So super stoked on that. Jalen, how long have I been growing out the hair? Like mid-year. I don't know, maybe spring, something like that. Since the last time I got a haircut, which I think I showed you guys, like I was on the video, like I came out of the barbershop or something. So the last time you guys saw me get a haircut. But as you can see, we have a ton of mail down here. You guys rock and rolled with the mail this month. We've got a few letters here, and one of them is from Terry Ray. If you've been watching the live streams, you know Terry Ray sends in a ton of stuff. So I don't know, there might be some stuff from Terry Ray down here also, but we've got quite a few things. Arrow Brewer, I will not do a mullet. I am not that trendy. Anthony, I just want to grow out my hair. People can be different. We don't all have to look how you think we should look. I'm not going to buzz it again. That's what I've been doing forever. Definitely not going to perm it. Just letting it grow out. That is what it is. DJ Dr. Funk Juice, we just talked about that. But I'll have it back here in a minute. So let's see. We've got a letter from Terry Ray here. And he lives down in Texas, like I thought. We'll get to popping this open. Alex, what's going on for the new design on the outside of the van? I was supposed to get the design from the wrap company last week, like Thursday, but I got an email from them that they're going to have it done. They'll have me a design probably Tuesday or Wednesday, since Monday is a holiday. I don't know if they'll be open or not, but they'll have a design for me this coming week. And then hopefully, like I said in one of the videos, we'll get that done maybe like the 3rd week of next month. So hopefully by the end of next month, that's on there. Terry, your letter got all wet, but it's still readable. Terry went ahead and sent a sent a $20 hair bill in. So we got $20 hairs right there. Thank you, Terry. Says Mike, wanted to thank you for all the great adventures you put on the tube. We've watched every one of them. We always check to see when the next one is coming out. Every Thursday and Sunday, except for when the last day of the month is on a Thursday or Sunday, then we do a live stream. So let's see. I want to let you know you should receive an Amazon box. Should be heavy. It's a new slot grill, heavy steel. I saw it. I thought you would like it. Plus some extra goodies that I sent you. So yes, there is some down here from Terry, and there was a heavy Amazon box down there. Again, thanks for your adventures, Terry Ray, your friend. P.S. My cancer treatments are going well. I have 5 more weeks left. Life gets hard around this age of 70, so go enjoy your life. Keep on camping. Thanks. So if Terry's in the chat, everybody tell him keep his head up. It's good to know that he's doing well. And just like he said, age creeps up on you really quick. You got to get out there and do it. Like, I don't want to say I don't want to say I'm having a midlife crisis or anything, but man, you get to like 40s or you get older than that or whatever, and you realize like with the average lifespan, like I think I'm over 50% done if you go by the average lifespan. So you got to get out there and enjoy it while you can. Don't let things hold you back. If you want to do it, do it. If you put your mind to it, you can achieve whatever you want. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Go ahead and set this over yonder this way. Hopefully Terry sees the chat, man. Adventures with Hans. I do feel like that when you get older, time goes by faster. And I read something about that, and it's like when you're younger, your perception of time is so long because like you've only been alive for that short period of time. And then as you've been alive for a longer period of time, your perception of time gets shorter or something like that. It was kind of an interesting read. Obviously, I don't remember what it was, but something along those lines. If you're following me on Instagram, you would have saw I uploaded some stories today that my wife and I went out and just went like junk shopping. We went to a bunch of antique stores, dude. I've gotten so into that. Maybe that's another old person hobby, I guess, but I thoroughly enjoy that. Just looking at the old stuff. And we are at the age where you walk around in there and you're like, oh, I had that growing up. What's it worth now or whatever? So we checked out some of that stuff. We found like a salvage place that was like chandeliers, doors, for everything you can think of, doorknobs, drawer pulls, all sorts of stuff. It was super cool. And I'm super stoked that I found that place just because of some projects that I've got in mind. But I put a story up, dude. They had 3 of these old school light posts, like outdoor light posts. I don't know. They were probably 10, 15 foot tall, solid, like cast iron. It looked like just super, super cool. But it was like $4,800 for 3 of them. But I thought it'd be super cool if you could put them out here, like build a nice sitting area, like a gravel sitting area with a fire pit in the middle, and have these sweet 3 old school light posts out here. It's a dream. Like I'm never going to go buy those, but yeah, it's cool. The stuff that you can find at those places. Kyle, awesome that you're a survivor, man. Good for you. Michael, we'll get out on the bikes again. Like I had kind of planned this last week to get out on them, but I spent another day at Brock's working on the truck. So that video is coming up soon. And then I've already got a trip planned for next week that I don't plan to take the bikes on, but we'll get them out again before the winter hits. And I need to get the Sportster out, but I think I said it on the last one. I don't have tags for that, no insurance on that thing right now. So I got to get to it, but I've been busy with other projects and things around the house. Today, we finally bought a new grill for out here because the one that we had at our old house, like the whole bottom of it had rusted out from sitting on the deck. We had that thing for, I don't know, it was probably 10 years old at that point. So we trashed that when we moved out here. We finally bought a new grill, just a little 2-burner gas grill. And I just got done putting that together. That's why we're a little late on the live, but we got a donation in here. Nick's weather. Have a little spending money, my friend. Happy Labor Day chat. Terry, keep your head up. Positive vibes around. Yes. Absolutely, Terry. Keep your head up. And thank you, Nick's weather, for the donation. Doorsy207. Thanks for following on the Instagram, guys. Yeah, check me out on Instagram. Crazy_Quady. That is the official Instagram. It's usually in the video description of all my stuff. And the YouTube channel and Crazy Quady Instagram are my only official Crazy Quady things. I am not on TikTok. I know there's somebody impersonating me on there. I am not on Reddit. So if there's somebody on Reddit that's saying that they're me, it is not me, because I believe there is a subreddit with my name on it or something like that. And then I have just a personal Facebook page, which I do post my stories into, stuff like that. But YouTube channel and the Instagram that's in my video descriptions are the only official ones. So if you see anything else, I've got nothing to do with it. It's not me. It's an imposter. Jeff McLaren, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Julian, next upload will be Thursday. Thursdays and Sundays, unless the last day of the month falls on one of those days when we do the live streams. All right, we've got another letter here. We'll get opened up. Max Stavley and Caitlin Depp out of Taylorsville, Utah. Joel, I am on Facebook just under my name, Mike Quady. And then it'll say Crazy Quady in parentheses after it. I guess I can show you guys that. You can follow me there. Please don't send me a friend request. But you can follow me there on Facebook, if you can see that. It doesn't like to focus, but there is a Crazy Quady on Facebook. That is also an imposter page. It shows like some carpet cleaning crap or something like that. So that's the only ones. It'll have like official links down there or whatever for the YouTube, which I think they show as official. Yeah, they're confirmed links for my Instagram and the YouTube channel. All right. Max and Caitlin, what do we got in here? Oh, it's a wedding invite. October 10th. Together, their family, Max and Caitlin, cordially invite you to their wedding reception in Utah. Max is my biggest fan. Gosh, I'll be down that way, but it'll be the following month, so I'm probably not going to be able to make this. But I appreciate the wedding invite or the reception invite, y'all. One of these days, I'll probably actually do this. I think that's the second wedding invite I've got, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that. But congratulations. Our 15th, my wife and I's 15th anniversary is this year. Is it October 2nd? I hope that's not wrong. I think it's October 2nd. 15 years. Jay Ulrich, no, I don't have the check mark on Instagram. You have to pay for that. YouTube, you get a check mark when you hit 100,000. On Instagram and Facebook, you have to pay I think it's like $12 a month on each platform to get the check mark. But it's crazy_Quady, and it's _Quady because I used to have an Instagram that was just Crazy Quady without the underscore, and I deleted it a long time ago. It was pre-YouTube, and I could it won't allow you to use something that's already been used before. So I had to start a different one, and I put the underscore in there. But yeah. Billy from Billings, Montana. What's up, man? Thanks for watching. K-Dog G, happy anniversary in October. Susan, the drive-in theater video was awesome. Loved it, and it was one of your favorites. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. If you guys can make it out to Quasar, like make the trip, or like I said in the video, make it out to your local drive-in. If you just get on Google Maps or whatever maps app you like, if you type in drive-in theater, you'll find a bunch, dude. There's still a ton of them out there. You can still find them. Robert Solito, pacemaker friend, love the drive-in video. That was awesome. Thank you. Hopefully, I don't ever need to get a pacemaker, dude. My health is good. You know, I don't have to see the doctor again for a few more months. Like I only see him every 6 months at this point. All my blood work is good, cholesterol levels, blah 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 blah. So, cheers, man. Thank you. Thrash Life, cheers from Colorado. Getting my home built slide-in camper in the truck sometime this week. Thrash Life on YouTube. Cheers, Mike. Thank you for the donation. Once we get my truck back, dude, I really would like to get something else built for this winter. So we might get started on that soon. I've got a longer road trip, like I said, coming up the end of the year that I've got to go to another wedding. So I'm going to be driving down to that. So I'm really thinking about building something different. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, which is why I've never done anything other than the topper, but I think it's time to actually do something different. Like I said, because I've got the space to work on stuff inside now and I can park it inside. So Jeremy, I'm not selling the boat. Everybody asks if I want to sell it. I got to get that thing running. I really want to get it running before the end of the year. I'm going to go pick up a couple batteries for it, probably the end of this coming week, since the truck is finally going to be done. Wanted to get that finished up before we moved into that. And like I said on, I don't know, one of the last couple of videos, I'm going to try to work on it a little bit more, see if I can get it running, but I don't have a whole lot of faith that I'm going to get that thing figured out. So it's just going to go in and we'll go from there. I'll probably end up moving a bunch of junk around in here so I can store it inside this winter, so I don't get it running and then immediately have to go winterize it and let it sit outside. So I've got enough room back there. I got to move the old van seats. They're sitting back there. But yeah, we should be able to get it inside. Man, I can hear the cicadas outside all the way in here. Happy birthday, Pat. Somebody says it's Pat's birthday. Happy birthday. Jay Preister, yeah, road trip to a wedding. I wonder where. It'll be nice to see you, bro. Jay Preister in the chat. It's the old brother-in-law. Barry, I don't think I'm going to get a pet raccoon anytime soon. The wife would not appreciate that. It'll be enough to just get a dog. Amanda, what year is that retro van? Thank you for the donation. That is a 1995 Chevrolet G20 short wheelbase. So they made the G Series van, the G10 and G20 up to 1995. So that's the last year. And they made the G30 through 1996. G10 is a half ton, G20 is a 3/4 ton, and G30 is a 1 ton van, but they all look the same. And they basically made this body style from like sometime in the 70s till 1995 or 96. And then the current Chevrolet vans, the Chevy Express that you see on the market, has been the same body style since 1996 till now. So yeah, they've made them for a long time. You can still find them. They're all over Marketplace, but finding one in good condition is kind of hard. And they're a unibody van. So if it's got rust, you need to be very, very careful. It's not body on frame like a truck. There is like there's kind of a frame under there, but it's not, you can't separate it like you can with a full-size truck. Like my truck cab could not come off the frame on my Silverado, but it's all unibody. So if you find one, you got to inspect it well if you're looking at one, because if they get rusty, it can be dangerous and a whole lot harder to fix things. Reader Read will have info on the pinstriping coming up this coming month. Pat Shankle, I saw you commented on a couple of those. Thanks for watching the old vids. Hey guys, there is a lot of older fishing videos on the channel, but there's like 710. Let me look. 713 videos on the channel. I think they count shorts in there, which there's only like maybe 5 shorts. There's a lot of old content. So if you're ever jonesing for your fix, you can go watch an old video. Jason, this is water. I haven't had a beer in quite a while. Liquid Death. Favorite Liquid Death flavor? Probably this. I like the severed lime, and then I like the Killer Cola in the blue can. And I also enjoy the blueberry tea, but I tend to just stick with the waters. All right, we got another letter here. George Armood Atwood. I'm going to say that wrong. From Emory Valley, which I don't know where that is. Tennessee. Somewhere around dang old Knoxville. Dark Thunder, welcome to the lives. Kevin, what would chairs look like if your knees bent backwards? I don't know. Hey, Crazy Quady. My name is George. I'm a big fan of your camping videos. They make me laugh, and I always look forward to seeing the food you make next. My favorite videos are when you camp in the snow. I like your shrimp taco meal too. I also like spicy food. I like making food also. He's got a recipe for cowboy soup on here. And he's got a beanie baby named Leo that says hi. If you try the cowboy soup or mention me in a video, that would be awesome. But either way, I'll keep watching. Thank you for making your videos. It makes me feel like I have a camping buddy. From George. Thank you for the letter, George. And we might have to try making this cowboy soup. It says you have to put it in a slow cooker for 24 hours. What? It's got pork chops in it. Black beans, rice, soy sauce, and an onion. I don't know. We'll have to sit at a campground for quite a while for that. But thanks for the letter, George. Appreciate it. And tell your lion Leo I said hi. Brandon Z, Michigan trip. I don't know if I'll get out to Michigan this year. The wife and I are looking for a cool spot to go for our anniversary, like rent a cabin. We've been looking at stuff on Airbnb, and I found one in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan that we might go to. So we'll see. I can't guarantee it. Ivan All, what's my favorite state? Dang old Nebraska, where I live. I don't know really though what my favorite state would be. I love the mountains in Colorado. I do thoroughly enjoy Wisconsin and Minnesota just because it's in the summer. There's so many trees. It's green. There's lakes everywhere. But then I also love like the western areas like Utah and New Mexico are gorgeous. It's not just desert like people think. California's beautiful. Florida's great. Oregon is awesome. I've been through like Idaho and whatever, dude, they're all gorgeous. I feel like every state has good stuff. So it's really hard to pick out a favorite one. The fox-shaped Airbnb in Pownell, Maine. Maybe. George from Wisconsin, what's up? That guy, when am I coming to Minnesota? I've filmed plenty of videos in Minnesota, mostly ice fishing videos. So if you go back and check out like some of the ice fishing content, we've stayed in campers on the lakes in the permanent shacks or whatever. But I've camped up there a few different times. I think, yeah. The wife and I have got a cabin up there for our anniversary a few years ago. It's probably like 3 years ago at this point. Stayed in a church Airbnb up there. It was like an old church, The bed was on the altar. I visited the Spam Museum. So I've been in Minnesota. Brian Robinson, cheers, man. Thank you for the donation. Niagara Falls would be cool, Anthony. I have not been there yet. Chaotic 79, I've been to South Dakota. I've filmed videos at Lewis and Clark. Those are some older ones. Fished the dam. Yeah, I've camped up there. All right. I guess let's start getting into some of these boxes here. We'll just start over here. This is from... This looks like it's hot sauce from Suckle Busters, the best in Texas. Wonder how many of these are going to be hot sauce this year. Brandon, I just answered about a Michigan trip. Probably like 3 times ago when you asked that. Scooter Hughes, Forever Two Wheels Company. They're based out of Des Moines, Iowa. Super rad company ran by Church and Fats, Jeff Wright. It runs Church of Choppers. You can see that. It says the street is our racetrack. I've got a few shirts from these guys. It's Forever Two Wheels Company. Yeah, we've got some stuff. Oh, this is, somebody ordered this and had it sent to me. It says, I think it's from Aaron Shirley. Saw your video about a guy in town that dried up jalapeno and ground them up. Reminds me of this stuff. I grew up adding this to everything. Enjoy, brother. Thanks for your inspiring and joyful channel. So this is like, oh, it's not hot sauce. It's all like rubs, it looks like. Packing peanuts in here. Dang old popcorns. These are, yeah, it's like powdered stuff. Jalapeno stuff. We got a third one. I still have that like powdered hot honey or whatever it is I need to try on something. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. Should probably just drop them on the floor. I should probably just put them back in the box because I'm not going to be able to leave everything on the table. Stefan Shipman, have I ever been camping up at Rampart Range in Denver, Colorado? I don't know if I couldn't tell you what Rampart Range is, but I have filmed a few camping videos in Colorado. I filmed a couple Airbnb videos in Colorado, but that has been a couple of years. So I can't even remember what those are called at this point. Brad Wilson, we have not set the bug zapper up yet. It's been too hot out at night, but as the weather is cooling down, we're going to get it out there. I did put up a couple new solar lights out there for the wife, so we're going to get back out there and start using that. I'll get it hung up. Larry Jensen, some packing peanuts are made to dissolve in water for easier disposal. I don't know if I trust that. I'd have to look it up, but if that's the case, that would be cool. Charlene, the tent camp adventure was the first one you found. Besides that, you like the blizzard one in the truck. Well, thanks for joining the channel. Glad you enjoy it. We need to get more tent camping done. I did pick up like another cool little tent setup, but I'm waiting for some rainy weather. Like it's kind of rainy outside right now, but we're doing the live stream, and then it was rainy. I was going to go out last night, but I ended up working on the truck all day yesterday, so we didn't get out into it. But I've got something cool to try for the next like rainy adventure if I can get it planned out appropriately. Hey Kim, what's my favorite camping season? Fall and winter, probably. I love camping in the snow. And spring is great too. Like, honestly, the worst part is just those couple like super hot months of summer. But I feel like we had a fairly mild summer this year. Like maybe only 1 or 2 days where it was even in the 90s. I don't know if we really even had a legitimate day where it was over 100 degrees this year. Probably one of the hottest days was the last time was that tent camping video in the storm. So yeah, basically fall through spring is my favorite season. Rise Lords, we've talked about opening up some shipping for like overseas and just having you guys email and getting you quotes. Because not only is shipping going to be expensive, but with all the tariff stuff now, it would be expensive to ship it over there to you. But if you go to the website and you email us off the merch website, we can get you a quote and maybe try to work that out for you, and let you know what that shipping cost would be and see if you still want to do it. But if you want to go over to the website and send an email, we can probably get you a quote. Give us your address and let us know what you would want to order, and we can let you know how much that would probably be. But we've shipped a couple things to Canada, and it's kind of ridiculous how much not only the shipping is, but the tariffs are just to ship something across the border. Sean, what's my favorite all-time vehicle that I've ever drove or rode in? I don't know. I mean, I like my truck and my van. I had a 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10 GSR that was like full bolt-ons and dyno tuned. I owned that thing for like maybe like a year or something before I traded it off. That was a really fun car to drive around, banging gears with that turbo 4-cylinder and all-wheel drive, you know. And it was, like I said, it was full bolt-ons. It was dyno tuned down in Kansas City. That was probably one of my favorites. I don't know. I haven't really ridden in anything super crazy. Brock's Monte Carlo that has been working on my truck. That thing is super fun to ride around in. I don't know if I've even got a video on here of that. I don't think so. Tent Storm, no. But I posted some stories of that a few months ago or whatever. Last time we were working on the truck, that thing was cool because it's turbo LS in this old Monte Carlo, and he's got the turbo sticking out of the hood, and the exhaust is coming up the A-pillar on the windshield. It's pretty righteous. The Knee Deep Outdoorsman, Liquid Death Fruity Pebbles. I saw that, but I have not been able to find it in stores anywhere. Jay Ulrich, any future videos with the homies Greg or Kelvin? Well, we got together with Greg for the motorcycle video in Colorado like a month or so ago, and I've been messaging Kelvin to try to get him to come out here and do like a 1-versus-1 build your own cardboard box sport. But he's got a couple of kids, like young kids, so it's difficult for him to get away. So we'll see if we can make that happen before winter. But I'd like to get together with him and do another video. Kevin, I don't think I've seen a UFO or Bigfoot while camping. No. All right. We better get on with these or we're going to be here for like 4 hours. Here's an Amazon package. We've got a book series. Looks like a bookmark. The Red Rising series. I actually went to Barnes & Noble today and was looking at books. But I'm still reading Lord of the Flies. I haven't finished that one yet. Oh, we've got some El Yucateca hot sauces. Let's see. Is there a note in here? couple of different notes, I think. It's this one, yeah. All right. These are amazing. I read them at a crazy time in my life and rediscovered my love for reading. Hope you get a chance to check them out. From Ollie Morgan and Richard Morgan. And then for the hot sauce, couple of my faves. This stuff is good on everything. Enjoy. Ollie and Richard Morgan. So we've got some El Yucateca. I've had this stuff before. It is great. This is like, why do I always turn it the wrong way? This is like stuff that you guys would find in restaurants all the time. Good flavors, not super hot. And yes, you can pretty much put this stuff on anything. Thank you for the sauces. And then, yeah, Red Rising. By Pierce Brown. So it's like a book series. If you guys can see that. Red Rising, Golden Sun, and Morning Star. No idea what these are about. And then like an extended excerpt. I'm just getting my own dang little library going on, dude. I've got a bunch of books upstairs that I bought that I still need to read. You guys have sent in a few different ones that I need to read. I do enjoy getting books. I'm going to have to get myself a nice big old bookshelf. And then like, this is it looks like an old library card bookmark. If I can get it out of here. Maybe. Come on, dang old dang. It's like it's stuck to the plastic. There we go. Shablam. Vintage library card. And it's got a ruler on the back. And always measure from underneath. It makes it longer. Thank you for the books. I appreciate it. And the sauces. Gasquatch build a bookshelf in the van. There's not a lot of room in there. I only need to carry around one or maybe two books at a time. Kevin Gonzalez, I think maybe you commented that on a recent video. I wish you would do a stealth camp out at a Cracker Barrel. So I don't know if the Cracker Barrels, there's one in Omaha and one in Lincoln, right around me. And I don't know if those two allow it, but a lot of Cracker Barrels do allow overnight camping, just like Walmart and like Home Depot and places like that. So technically it wouldn't be a stealth camp because I know I'm there, because you would probably need to go in and ask. Like at Walmart, I always go in and ask if they allow it, or I'll call ahead of time or whatever, and make sure, because there are a few Walmarts that don't allow it anymore, but usually there's signage up if they don't. But we can see if that's a possibility. Brad Wilson, a crazy Quady bookmarker would be cool. We could probably do that. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna have to go get myself another Wowda. Unless Lady Quady's inside watching and she'd bring me another one. I don't know if she's got the live stream going or not. Eric E, gonna be some abandoned Cracker Barrel soon. Did you see that they caved on the design? They're gonna go back to the original logo, and I don't know if they're gonna be redoing the stuff inside anymore. Like, yeah, if you guys missed that whole thing, I talked about it on a recent video that they were gonna change the sign and take Uncle Herschel off the logo, dude. There was a huge public backlash, and they finally caved. I think they fired the guy that like came up with the design or something too, and basically blamed it on him. And yeah, they're like, their CEO lady just did a recent interview, and she's like, everybody loves it, blah, 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 blah. Then within like 48 hours later, they were like, we're going to go back to the old one or whatever. Dude, huge public backlash. I think it was funny. People enjoy the nostalgia of it, especially in Cracker Barrel. Like, I don't think it's, don't throw it at me. That's just something you don't change. Like, you go there
People care way too much about it, though. They should really like just chill out. It's just a logo.
It is, but it's also the vibe. And Uncle Herschel was part of the brand, like something like he helped create it or whatever. And that's him on the sign. Thanks, Lady Quady. Here, would you throw that one away so I don't spill on my sheet covered folding table? Thank you. What's up? You got anything to say to the people?
I was laughing out loud
About what?
about you measuring from underneath.
I don't know if anybody caught that in the chat.
Yeah, a few people did.
Yeah.
I almost commented per.
All right. It's not Black Rifle. Maybe it is, but this is from John Levers out of Unity. Is ME Michigan or Maine? ME. Michigan is MI, right? Massachusetts? ME? I don't know. Unity sounds like it would be in Massachusetts, I guess.
No, ME is probably Maine. I think it said MA.
ME is Maine?
I think it is.
Yeah, Maine. Yeah, they're saying Maine in the chat. Unity, Maine. I feel like this has got drinks in it or something. Oh, we've got some pops. Are these the spicy drinks like I've had? Yes. I've had one of these. We got a couple of these on a previous live stream. I think I've tried two different ones. Oop, drop a sticker. But we've got some drinks here. Overland Bound and Black Rifle Coffee. Hey, Quady, first I want to say awesome videos and food you cook up on the channel. Keep it up. In the box, you're going to find some spicy soda. I know someone sent it to you in the past, but I thought I bought them before that live stream and just didn't have the time to ship them till now. From John. Yeah, from John, right? Is that, I can't, yeah, John. Sometimes people's signatures are hard to read. Thank you, John. We've got a couple of stickers here. Black Rifle Coffee and Overland Bound. Overland Bound's like a website that you can join, I think, about overlanding stuff. And we've got some spicy drinks in here. We'll see what other flavors we have. Oh, maybe this is something different. Oh, we've got some Black Rifle Coffee. Get this off of here before I knock my cords and kill the live stream. Got some Ghost Pepper soda. Nevada Reaper. I don't know if I got that one on in the other batch. And then one more in here. Habanero. I think I tried the jalapeno one and maybe the habanero one. I can't remember. You guys would have to go back in the videos and let me know. Thank you for the spicy drinks and the stickers. I appreciate it. Sometimes I don't know where to throw this stuff. I like to keep everything together. We'll have to give these a whirl. The jalapeno one was good. If I remember right, it wasn't super spicy. And it did have a bit of a jalapeno flavor. And then caramel vanilla Black Rifle triple shot. So that's got a little bit of dang old caffeine up in there. And a couple of stickers. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pat Shankle, I've had the Death Wish coffee, but it's been a while. Somebody sent some of that in a while back, and I had that stuff. It's not bad. Alex, I'm guessing you can order that on Amazon if you look for it. Kevin, you want me to explore some caves? I don't know if where I'm going next week has any caves or not. Probably not in that area. I'd have to get a little bit farther over in that state. It's all about the beans. All right. Here is the heavy box, as you can see. So I'm guessing this is the one that Terry Ray was talking about in the letter. Let's go ahead and pop this guy open. Wayne Lee, I can pick it up tomorrow. We talked about that earlier in the live. We've got, I don't think this is the grill thing or whatever he was talking about. We've got a bunch of canned goods and some tuna in there. Ranch style beans, hot and spicy chunky chili. I don't know if I've had that. No, it says new, hot and spicier. It says now spicier. We'll have to give that a try. Got a couple cans of that. Got a bunch of tunas in here. More beans. Chilies. Thank you for the chilies. We're getting on to chili season for sure. We've got some jalapeno refried beans up in here. More beans. It's all about the beans. More chilies. Awesome. I'm assuming this is from Terry Ray. I guess I'll have to find the note in here. More beans. We got some more beans. Somebody's birthday out there. Happy birthday. Denise. Is it your birthday, Denise? Happy birthday, Denise. More beans. And guess what? More beans. I do love me some beans, though. That one's got a little dent in the lid. It'll be fine. Oh, here's a letter. Or no, not a letter. Here's the Amazon thing. Yep. Enjoy your gift from Terry Ray. Thank you, Terry. And then we've got a bunch of tunas. Let's pop these open just so we can see what they are. Got to get it off my lap. I want to try that spicy chili for sure. We've got some buffalo style chicken packages. Got a few of them. And then these look like the bowls. Oh yeah, these are great. He sent these in a while back, dude, and I thoroughly enjoy these. The smart bowls. Which one is this? So these are like, yeah, smart bowls, rice and beans with tuna. These are great as like a salad topper is how I tend to eat these. Or I'll just eat them straight. Like I'll put them in a bowl and put a bunch of the dry jalapeno chips on them. And they're great. We'll get that back in there. Thank you for these. Stocking back up, and we've got one more. Terry always coming in clutch with the tasty foods. And we've got pasta with beans, zesty lemon. These are great also. These are like, I thoroughly enjoy these things. And they're, you know, just eating one of these is enough, but I do like to eat them on a salad. Makes a nice little meal. Thank you, Terry Ray, for all the beans and the chili and the tunas. I appreciate it. So we'll go ahead and start tossing all my trash that way. I should be smart and get a trash bag ready before I start doing all this stuff. Put this all in the box. Nobody can steal my beans. Thank you, Terry. Has anybody seen Terry in the chat? He showed up on the last one. I don't think I've seen him. I am excited to try this chili though. Hot and spicy, now spicier. And all the beans. Are these all the same thing? Pinto beans, pinto beans. Yep, pinto's jalaps in them. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. So that wasn't the heavy box he was talking about, I don't think, because he said it was some sort of metal thing. I thought. What did he say it was? A slot grill. That's heavy steel. I would have figured it was that one. All right. Scooter Hughes, I thoroughly enjoy some beans. And you got to mix them with different things. What's the third motorcycle? The black one? That's Greg's. If you watch the video, it's a Suzuki, I think. I can never get out of the way. Suzuki Boulevard CT90, maybe? That's a friend's. That one's not mine. All right, we're just gonna keep going because we got a lot to get through. Another Amazon one. M. Jones, how I like the Cincinnati chili. I loved it. I will definitely do that at home, and I might do it with that spicy chili. I want to make it for the wife because she's never had it that way. I would definitely do that at home. Yeah, it was good. Thoroughly enjoyed that. But I do love spaghetti in general. So spaghetti with chili and some beans on there. Good stuff. This one does not have a thing in there with who sent it. Center console, something. It's like a phone holder, center console. What is this? I don't know if this is like meant to hang up in your car somewhere. I guess I can maybe look at what this is. Yeah, console organizer and parts. I'll have to look it up. And it doesn't say who sent that in. I don't know where I would put this. I don't know if it's like meant to fit something specifically. I wouldn't think this goes in the van anywhere. I don't know. Terry's in the house. What's up, Terry? Terry Ray, man. I opened one of your letters up. I opened your letter up probably first. I think that was the first one I opened. Thanks for tuning in. And we just popped open the box with all the chili and the beans and the tunas and stuff. So thank you for that. And congrats on doing good with the old cancer treatments, man. All right. I have no idea what these are or what they go to. Put that on the window of your car and you could put your fries or burger in there. Window slot. I don't know. Maybe they are kind of meant to go like on the windowsill, but they've got like sticky on the back of them. So I don't know. I'll have to just see if I can find this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Nope, probably not. I'll have to look this up and see if I can find it. Maybe I can look it up now and figure it out for you guys. Since I know they came from Amazon. Maybe they're for the Silverado. Go to store. No. No. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be something for the Silverado because there's all like newer truck stuff that's coming up, but I'm not seeing these things in the pictures. I don't know if you guys could see any of that. I'll just have to look around and see if I can figure it out. I don't know where they would even fit on the truck center console. I don't have like a full console in the Silverado. I don't know. We'll see if we can figure it out. I don't know who sent these in. Thank you, I guess. We'll figure it out. AB 109, but that doesn't bring anything up. Although can't you search by image on Amazon? Maybe not on Amazon. No, that doesn't bring anything up. I want to know what it is, dang old dang. Yeah, it doesn't bring anything up. I don't know. Terry got it for my truck? Read chat. Oh, they were supposed to go to Terry? Oh, they're Terry's. All right. I'll send him to you, Terry. Awesome. All right. I'll get him sent to you. Like, I don't know what these are for. They're not going to fit anything I have. All right. All good. There, we figured it out. Power of the chat. All right. I'll have to get these packed back up and I'll get them sent to you, Terry. I don't know where to set them, so I remember to do that. Right there over yonder. Brian Richards. Was I big into camping when I was younger? If so, was it tent, RV, etc.? We tent camped a little when I was a kid. We didn't have any kind of RV or anything like that growing up. We did some tent camping, and then that was about it. We didn't go a whole lot. I did it a bit more, like as my early teens with some friends. As soon as like a friend got a license, that's what we would go do. But definitely not as much as I do it now. No, but I did camp when I was younger. Jitty to read the chat. Yeah, I missed it. I was so focused on trying to figure out what it was. All right, we're just gonna move along here because we've got lots of stuff. Sounds like macaroni and cheese up here. This is from Dave out of Baraboo, Wisconsin. Matt Collins, I have not ordered that yet, but I will pick it up. Dude, I knew it. Did I say mac and cheese? I knew it. Hey, Mike, thought you might like to try this. Dave from Wisconsin. So we've got some flaming hot mac and cheese. I've tried some of this before. I think it was the jalapeno flavored one though. Is that what I put on I made a hamburger, like a mac and cheese burger. I think I'd use some of this, but this stuff is pretty good. We'll definitely use some of this coming up. I thoroughly enjoy this. And I think that mac and cheese burger might've been the last time I had macaroni and cheese. So we'll have to make this because I do love me some mac and cheese. I appreciate it. Thanks, Dave. Put that down in a dang old box. Thank you for that. Put some smoked sausage in it. Yep. I like mac and cheese with tuna in it. So we've got some tuna from Terry. We can do that too. Nick versus the Universe. You can find that stuff in most grocery stores, I think. I'm pretty sure they make the Flamin' Hot Cheeto and they make like a jalapeno flavored one too. But they do have some different flavors out there. I think it's great. Haven't had any for a while. We're just going to keep after this. Another Amazon package. Ooh, Elijah's Extreme Hot Sauce. I've had some of this. Was there a note in there that I missed? No. No note with this one. Sides of my chair. I don't know what you're talking about. Cold brew, do you like the jalapeno spam? It's good stuff. Patrick, glad you're enjoying the live. Everybody out there in live land, hit the thumbs up button. If you would, I would appreciate it. Be a whole lot cooler if you did. We've got some Elijah's Extreme Regret Hot Sauce. I have tried this before. If not, I've got a bottle of this downstairs that I have not tried yet, but I do have some of this. I'm pretty sure I've tried this before. One of you guys would probably be able to tell me. I got to remember to keep the hot sauce with me at all times because I didn't have hot sauce in the last video with my mountain house and somebody called me out on it. I don't always have it with me. I do enjoy hot sauce, but I also enjoy a meal without it every once in a while too. Well, thanks to whoever sent this in. Lady Quady in the chat. All right. Thank you for that. Got enough sauce to last a lifetime? I probably do. Don't know what this is. Another Amazon package. Looks like the next one will be a personal package. I just gave Lady Quady moderator powers. If you guys step out of line, she'll give you the backhand. What is this? This might be the one from Terry because this is kind of heavy. 2-pack of grilled pepper. I don't know what this is. There's no note in there. Peppers. Oh, what is this? Oh, grilled pepper pasta sauce. Check that out. Botticelli. Product of Italy. Gluten-free. Farm to table. Grilled pepper premium pasta sauce. That looks good. Jacob Hamilton, cheers, man. Thanks for the donation. I don't know if Travis has even been in the chat tonight. Terry Ray, thank you for the pepper tomato sauce, dude. I will definitely use this. I love me some sketties. We've got a couple of them in here. Shout out to Terry. Thank you for the sauces. Premium pasta sauce. I appreciate it. Since Jacob is in the chat, we have a package down here from him. So we'll go ahead and pop that one open.
Did you get, like, what happened?
I gave you moderating powers.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
My video started over.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I did that. No, they didn't break. They're good. Just, you should be able to just like slide it to the end to go to the live section of it or something. The wife's out here freaking out.
You want to give me moderator?
Yeah.
I'm not as tech savvy as you are.
I don't know. I think it just means you can boot people out or you put them on timeout.
I don't know. It took me all the way back to the beginning, and I thought maybe you'd shut off for everyone.
No. Yeah, she refreshed it. She came out here like, oh my God, what's wrong? Thank you, Terry. All right. Like I said, Jacob Hamilton's in the chat. So we've got a big box for him. This one would have been last if I wouldn't have seen him. Oh. So this is a 33-pound box that he paid a lot of money to ship to me, man. I appreciate it. Oh, we'll see what's up in here. Jacob did send in recently the boat cover, which that thing is working well. And he sent me in a drone that I don't use very often. I keep getting asked in the comments about drones. Like 99% of the places I go to, you can't use a drone at. You can't fly them in state parks around here, or pretty much state parks in any state. So they're kind of difficult to use. And he also made me eat like a freeze-dried tarantula on a live stream. But let's see what we've got in here. What does this say? I promise I won't send you any more creepy crawlies to eat. Scout's honor. I'm happy to see the boat cover fit and survive the recent storms. Hope to see you on the lake soon. I wanted to send you a gift that I carry everywhere on my long road trips. Don't forget about the carrying case at the bottom of the package. Maybe you can land a sponsorship for the channel. Godspeed and buckle up. What is this? Let's see if you guys can see this. Was a battery box or what this is? You guys see what I'm doing down here? It is a battery box. I called it. Like, what else could it be? Got a jackery in here. And a bag in the bottom. Let me get this all out of here, guys. All right, we've got a jackery and a carrying case. Oh, it's heavy. It's definitely heavier than the one that I've got. This will definitely come in handy. So I was thinking I might have had to buy one for the trip that I've got coming up this fall. Don't want to break it, like pulling it out of here. All right. Bam, there we go. You guys see that? Oh, there's the letter. Set the letter over yonder this way. I want to show that to you guys. Got his dang old address on there. So we've got a Jackery Explorer 1000. It's a 1500 watt box. So the one that I use now is only 600 watts, 1070 watt hours. I might have to actually pick up a solar panel at this point. Go ahead and pop this guy out of there. And yeah, it comes with a carrying case that you can put it in. Try not to knock over my drink. Let's see. Thank you, Jacob, for this. This will get used a lot. So it looks like we've got a charging cord. We got some destructions in here. Packing materials. And the box itself. Oh, there's still something in the bottom of there. Bam, bam. Oh, no, that's just the bottom of the box. Triple boxes. All right. Well, dang, old dang, you guys, check that out. Plenty of power options on that, and there's a lot of power in there. Wonder if it's got any juice to it. I wouldn't think so. Oh yeah, 29%. You can see it's got a digital display on here, so it'll tell how much you're inputting. If you've got like a solar panel plugged in and output, you've got a light. It'll turn on. Yep, there you go. Oop. Shut that off. 2 USB-Cs, a regular USB, and then 3 plugins on there. And yeah, that is a unit. And then you can plug in solar panel on the side there, or just charge it with this. That is a rocking unit. That's got a big old battery in it. Well, thank you for this. I don't know if that's going to fit under the bed in the van, though. We'll see. It might just have to live out in the open at this point. I appreciate that, Jacob. Thank you for this. This will definitely see a lot of use. Oh, and it's got Bluetooth, so you can probably control it with your phone. I'll have to actually read the directions on this thing. Yeah, you can plug in solar, etc. I am curious about that Bluetooth, though. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah, there's Jackery app that you can use and monitor it, I guess. Well, dang old dang. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. This will get a lot of use. You guys will probably see this in every video from now on. But I've got options. I can leave that other one at home now because like when the power went out last time, my wife didn't have anything to use to make power because I had both my battery boxes. All right, and we're shut off. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the bang old bag. That is really nice that you get a whole ass bag, man. Shablam. And the power cord will fit in there, and the destructions will fit in there. Bam. I appreciate that. Dang, Jacob. Funds for a solar panel. Enjoy, broski. Holy shit, Jacob. Thank you for that. I'll get a solar panel, a portable solar panel ordered for this thing. That is going to work well, especially on the trip that I've got coming up this fall, and just for the one that I've got planned this coming week. Because now that I'm running those, like the LED lights on the ceiling, and trying to cook with that other one, it does drain the battery pretty quickly. And this has got at least twice the battery that thing has. So thank you for this. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. Cheers, guys. Everybody show Jacob some love. Yeah, the green light was still on, but everything was shut off. So it probably shuts off after so long. I'll have to read the instructions, but even my other one, the green light will shut off after a while. I don't know. Oh, maybe I got to hold it. No. I'll figure it out. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't even want to set the bag on my dirty floor. I got to keep the box anyways, just because it's nice. We're going to set this over here. Well, that probably won't go down in there. Nope. But you guys can see it. Dang old dang. Tell you what. I appreciate that. That'll come in handy. Terry Ray Jacob, yeah. They're doing half the stuff in the. They said half the stuff in the videos. Like, I don't even know what to say, man. Jacob, thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna move along though. We've got a lot of stuff to get through. It's already dang old 9 o'clock. What time is it where you guys are at? It's 9:03 here in the cornfield state. All right, we've got one from John Kranz out of Smithfield, Virginia. And that sounds familiar. Pretty sure John was in the chat earlier. 11:57, 10 p.m. in Michigan. Hambone, 8 o'clock. 7 in Oregon. New Mexico. It's always cool to see where you guys are at. Minnesota. Anybody from across the pond? Yep. Wayne Lee says it's 3:03 a.m. in England. Thanks for tuning in, Wayne. 7 in Vegas. Oh, buddy, here we go. We were just talking about this. Maybe that's why it came up in the chat. Hey, Mike, first of all, I like to say I hope you and Miss Quady are doing well. Second, the reason for this package is that on your last live stream in July, you had said you could not find the Liquid Death Serial Criminal a la Fruity Pebbles. Well, lo and behold, I was at my local Kroger and saw a whole rack of them. Yeah, you might know as a grocery store called Ralph's. See, we don't have either of those down here, I don't think. On another note, please excuse the packages of pretzel rolls made with real jalapenos. Bad part was I vacuum packed them to try to keep them fresh, I hope. From John. And here we go. We've got Liquid Death Serial Criminal. So this is Fruity Pebbles. Bam, bam, dude. I'm excited to try this. Check out the artwork on there. Excited to try this, but we've got to get it cold. We'll probably use this in the next camping video, 100%. I'm excited to try this. That's going to be tasty. All right. Thank you for that. And then what else do we have in here? We've got, did he say these are pretzels? Oh, yeah. Soft serve pretzel. Bigger buns, jalapeno pretzels. I don't know. What did he say? I don't know if I feel safe eating those. Pretzel rolls made with real jalapenos. I vacuum packed them to try to keep them fresh, and it must have smushed them way down. Do we dare try one of these? I don't know if I trust it, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I trust this. Pretzel rolls. I don't know. Do it. Yeah. All right. What's a little botulism between friends? See what these are. Oh, no. We're definitely not going to do that. As you can see, thanks for trying, but it's moldy. We got mold on them right there. So that's going to be a no-go for me on that one. That package is done. We'll see what these look like. They don't smell terrible. Got to inspect for mold. I mean, they don't look bad. I don't know if that's mold or not. I got to pass on these, dude. I appreciate that you sent them in, but if I would have opened this one first, I might have tried them, but I don't know if that's what I'm seeing on the bottom of there is mold or not. It doesn't all look uniform on there. So I'm gonna say no to those, but I appreciate it. Thanks for sending them, and definitely thank you for the liquid death. I'm excited to try this. Thank you for these. Yeah, gotta be careful with the foodstuffs. Can't be no dang old moldy pretzels. Set that down there. Yeah. Hoggy, being an internet personality comes with the dare risk. You got to eat it. Oh, yeah. Better safe than sick, for sure, Lisa. Like eating cheese, you just cut the mold off. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. We got a few bags here. I think these are all Amazon ones. Mold is just medicine in a way. Yes, it is penicillin, but if you guys want to keep seeing videos, I can't eat that. Enjoy your gift. Please enjoy from Terry Ray. What is this? Oh, these are more Engelhopper things. So I recently tried the spicy jalapeno, or was it just spicy Worcestershire? Not Worcestershire. Spicy horseradish, sweet and hot mustard, ground pepper mustard, bam, bam. And I think this is the same thing. Yeah, this is what we tried. I wonder if this is a duplicate. We've got the wasabi one. I've tried this. This might be, I don't know if these were the same that were in the last package or not. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. This is good stuff. I've been eating this one on sandwiches. A lot less though than I tried on that first one. But this is good stuff. If you guys missed that video, enjoyed this. Gas bottles for the Jackery. I don't think that's how that works. Set these down here. Gotta try to keep all the foodstuffs together. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Ham bone. What about the moldy buns? We're not eating those. I don't think I've eaten any moldy stuff on video before. Keep going though. Another Amazon one. This one's from Terry Ray also. Some gifts for you.
I told them to ask you about moldy buns.
Moldy buns. Oh, my wife. Dude, she will try to feed me moldy hot dog buns. I caught her once. I went in the house, like I was grilling hot dogs, and I go inside and she's trying to pick mold spots off of them to feed them to me. I'm like, what are you trying to kill me? I don't trust her with buns anymore. She's back there laughing her ass off. Oh.
I think I was gonna eat them too. I just figured there's like a little mold on the side.
No.
I was just gonna tear it off.
No. I read somewhere like if there's a spot of mold that there's like mold spores throughout it that just haven't.
Know that. This was also like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know if it was that long ago.
8 years at least.
Maybe.
It was a long time ago.
All right, what do we got? Beaver cream horseradish. We got some beaver cream. No wonder it's spicy. Thank you for that. I still have to order the super spicy horseradish from the last live stream. I did not order that stuff yet, but we'll get that ordered. Yeah, indeed. One mold, all mold. Yeah, if you see a little spot of mold on like bread or something, just toss it out because there's going to be mold spores in all of it at that point. Maybe it just hasn't like popped off. Cheese, I feel like, is a little bit different because, half the cheese they feed people is moldy at this point. But I don't trust moldy bread. Thank you for the horseradish, Terry. Mark Dixon from Connecticut. What's up, man? Cheese is denser, so it can be cut off. Like, isn't some cheese like they let the outside of it get all moldy and then they cut it open and you eat the inside of it? I don't know. Mold puts hair on your chest. I don't think that's how it works. Blue cheese is mold, yeah. Swiss cheese, I don't think that's mold, Alex. That's just how they make it, which is why it's got the holes in it. I don't know if I don't think I've had blue cheese. I don't think I'm a fan of that. That or like, what's the other one I didn't like too well? Is it Gouda? No, I enjoy Gouda. I don't know. There's some really strong cheeses out there that I'm not much of a fan of. Fermented cheese is not one of my favorites either. All right. What do we got here? We got a personal package from James out of Hemet, California. James has definitely sent in some things before. It feels like a t-shirt or something. Dang old dang merch. You want some dang old dang merch, Arrow? We're working on some new stuff. I don't know if we'll have it out this month or not, but we'll definitely have new merch out in October sometime. The goal for us here is to try to do merch every quarter. So like a merch drop every 90 days. You know what I mean? What do we got? We got a t-shirt. Is there a letter in here? No. But I know James has sent in stuff before. What do we have? Is this This might be another Builtwell shirt. Maybe he was the one that sent in the other Builtwell shirt I wear all the time. What do we got? Looks like a Builtwell shirt. Yep. Bam, bam. Motorcycle stuff. Check that out. Let's say just Builtwell on the front, and then it's got a Goofy Goober on the back. Builtwell is a motorcycle parts company out of California, helmets, parts, and accessories. Man, I remember when they started, it was probably around the time I was building that bike. It's 2012, so it's probably sometime around that time they were just getting going. So I've been supporting them for a while. In fact, when I first put that thing together, I had a Builtwell seat on it. I don't know if I still even have that. I might have that in a box somewhere, but I don't know if I have any Builtwell parts on there. I don't think so at this point. I do have a couple of their helmets. I've got that helmet in white. It's called the Gringo. I don't wear it very often. I think if you watched maybe like the one video where I picked up that dirt bike I was wearing that, but that was probably it. Is that a sticker? Yeah, we got a dang old Builtwell sticker right there. You can just, you might not be able to see it. Right above the back of the motorcycle, that yellow sticker is a Builtwell sticker. And then if you can see right there, there's a Forever Two Wheels Company sticker. Shablam, shablam. Thank you for the t-shirt, James. I appreciate it. I'll definitely rock this. Extra large, just the right size. The van is a 1995. James in the chat. Oh, no, that's not the same one. Thank you for the shirt. I appreciate it. DC 2130. Yeah, I haven't been drinking at all. Not that I'll never probably have another beer, but I'm doing good without them. All right. We just got to keep rocking through these, y'all. Everybody out there, if you've just joined in, do me a solid and hit the thumbs up button. It'd be a whole lot cooler if you did. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All that nonsense. What is this? Tiny little scary. This has got to be from Terry. What is this? Oh, from Kelly T. This is the real deal wasabi. It's used for sushi. You mix water to make a paste. I think you can add more water to make it thinner for sauce. This is more like regular horseradish. It has a real kick. From Kelly T. So we've got a tiny little thing of wasabi powder. I had no idea this came powdered. I have had wasabi before on sushi, but I didn't know that they sold it like this at all. I've never just purchased wasabi before. I've always got it like you buy a little thing of sushi or whatever, you get your little thing of wasabi with it. So, but yeah, it's powder. That's weird. Yep, it's got instructions on the back. Made in Japan. This is all the way from Japan. Be careful not to cut your finger. They actually got the English translation pretty decent on there. Yeah, spoon it out, put some water in there. We'll have to give this a try. One of the things that's been on my list for a while is to try to make my own sushi. But I don't know if I'll do that. Maybe we'll just have to pick up some pre-made sushi and try this stuff. I don't know what else you eat wasabi on besides sushi. We'll see. Selected wasabi powder. I don't know. We'll see, Denise. Says horseradish, mustard, tapioca starch, and wasabi are the ingredients on the back. You guys can check it out on it's on Amazon. I had really no idea until I tried that one thing of horseradish. I had no idea that wasabi and horseradish were kind of the same thing. We will find out. I'm not snorting this. Absolutely not. James, gas station sushi is great, but our Hy-Vees around here, they make it fresh in-house. So that's where I enjoy getting it from. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch some videos on like how you make your own or whatever. But I don't know if like I can go into Hy-Vee and have them just like sell me deconstructed sushi and then I could just put it together myself. We'll see. But thanks for this. I'm excited to try that. That'll be different. That'll be different for sure. Moonshine 35. Yes, there's still hats on the website. crazyquady.com. John Ludwig, how do I like the zero turn? I'm enjoying it. No, I'm not putting a blade on that thing. It's sitting right there, actually. I had to move it from right here just to do the live stream. I mentioned it a little bit back in the live. My father-in-law picked up an old tractor for me to use. It needs a little bit of work, but it's like I think it's a Farmall 400. So it's like, if I remember right, they only made that for a few years. So I think it's like a 1950 something. The Farmall 400 was manufactured from 1954 to 1956. So it's an old tractor, but we'll have that this winter. It's got a loader bucket on the front. It's got the stuff on the back. It's got the 3-point or whatever. Well, I think it's missing the drawbar, he said. It's getting one of the hydraulic cylinders for the bucket rebuilt. So we'll pick up a box scraper or a blade for the back of that, and that's what we'll use to move snow. That mower, like that would suck to move snow with out here. Kyle, yes, you're definitely missing out on sushi. So a lot of people have the misconception that all sushi is just raw fish. There's a lot of like sushi rolls that you can get that are deep fried tempura. Like it's got I don't know what else you would call it. It's got a coating on it, just like you would do with anything you fry. And they fry the whole thing up. It's cooked. So you can look for rolls like that. If it's like a crunchy roll, it's usually a cooked roll. Or, if you go to a sushi restaurant, just ask them, tell them what you're interested in. But if you get like sashimi and nigiri, which is just like a chunk of raw fish on a little piece of rice, it's not actually rolled up. That's just raw. But a lot of the rolls they're cooked, or it's made with like a crab salad or something, and then they roll it up with like a piece of cucumber and some rice or whatever. And dude, I love sushi. I love it. The problem is it's kind of expensive, so I don't eat it very often, but definitely give it a try. I would say go somewhere good. Tell them what you're interested in. Say, if you don't want raw fish, don't try it. A lot of times they'll have like sampler platters that you can get, but the most common thing is a California roll. And those are, I'm pretty sure it's like more of a cooked type of thing. It's not all raw. Yeah. A California roll is a popular sushi, typically contains avocado, cucumber, and imitation crab meat wrapped in rice, and it's got the seaweed wrapper on the outside. So it's just crab meat, imitation crab meat. So it's the same stuff that you just eat out of the, you get out of the can or whatever. So very good. I would say give it a try. You got jokes? Yes, there's sushi in Nebraska. There are things called airplanes. They can deliver that stuff to you in a few hours. We've got some pretty decent sushi places around here. We've got a couple little fans. I think I've got a couple of these, actually. Enjoy your gifts. So when it's super hot, even if you're outside, just having a little fan blowing on you can help. Just thought I'd send you this from John Amaral. Thank you, John. So these are tiny little USB fans. I think I might have one of these in the basement. Just little USB fans. Oh, these are actually like plug-in ones. Bam, bam, there you go. You got to plug them in though. Shablam, shablam. Well, thank you for this. It says it'll go 360. This is something like I could potentially even mount. Maybe mount on the ceiling somewhere in the vehicle. But thank you for this. Got a couple of them here. Am I holding that the right way? There we go. USB silent fan. There's those things called airplanes. Yeah. Anthony, yeah, I could try it. I feel like I never get the rice. I never cook rice correctly. So to do sushi, you need like a sticky rice. So I don't know. I'll have to give it a try because I know like our local Hy-Vee, you can buy the seaweed wrap. And I'm sure you can, I could do it with salmon, although I don't know what it is, if that would be the proper fish, but I'll definitely give it a try. I'll have to see if I can pick everything up. Maybe we'll try that for the next video. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you for the fans. I really want to try doing it though. Alex Schmolinger, would I ever fly an airplane? There is a video on here of me flying an airplane with, I'm going to murder his name now. It's been so long. Jeremy, the guy that ran ISIL Power for a long time, or created ISIL Power. He's got an airplane. So you can search. There's probably a video on my channel. I think it's like it's titled My First Time Flying an Airplane, maybe. No. Yeah. It was uploaded February 18th of 2023. Flying an airplane for the first time. So I've got to fly a little airplane. So you can check that out. Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't, he actually started a flight training school. So he's doing flight training for people if you want to get your pilot's license. But what is this? Happy Pop gift series. We got these all raccoon stickers. Here's some stickers that you can put them on whatever you want from Hans Nelson. Look at all these raccoon stickers. John Ludwig. I don't know if I would jump out of a plane at this point since I have had a heart attack before, just because I feel like that might give me another one, dude. But look at all these. These are all raccoon stickers. Tons of them. There's a raccoon drinking a drink. We got a raccoon laying in a tree. Raccoon with a telescope, dude. There's all sorts of raccoon stickers. That's actually kind of cool. A raccoon eating a piece of pizza. We got a hardcore super thug life raccoon on a skateboard. Just a big raccoon face. Trash pandas, yes. We've got a raccoon eating ramen noodles. Maru-chan ramen noodles. That's rad. I'm going to have to stick a bunch of these on something. That's great, dude. We've got a certified trash panda right there. I don't know if there's any biker raccoons in here. We've got a very demure raccoon right there. Thank you, Hans. I appreciate it. That's rad. All right. We'll definitely have to stick some of those on something. I don't know what this this other thing is here. See if I can get these back in the package, though. Adventures with Hans. They hope. Is this their socks? What are these? All right. Yeah. Happy Pop socks. All right. Does he have raccoons on them? I'll be excited if they have raccoons on them. We'll definitely put some on the cooler. We'll put some of those stickers on the cooler for sure. There'll be plenty of room for those. Yep. Feed me and tell me I'm pretty. Oh, that's like the grippy part on the bottom. Oh, that's great. We got raccoon socks. I'll have to rock these while I'm wearing some shorts. They should fit. Dude, that's rad. Raccoon socks. Oh, that's great. I appreciate it, Hans. There's another. Yeah, there's another package from you down there, a personal package. We'll go ahead and pop that open since you're in the chat. Thank you for the socks and the stickers. I don't think the wife is going to steal my raccoon socks. That's not her vibe. All right, we've got a package, personal package here from Hans. She'll steal it after giving me moldy buns. Whatever this is, it seems breakable. It's a raccoon head. What the heck? It's a raccoon wearing glasses. Is there a note in here that I missed? Yes, there is. All right. Crazy Quady. When I was out, I saw this raccoon and thought of you. It's something for you to add to your collection. I'm enjoying your videos and look forward to more to come. Adventures with Hans is his YouTube channel. Check that out. It's weird that he's got glasses on. Oh, thank you for that. Might have to put this on my nightstand just so my wife has to see it every day. It's not a cookie jar. It's like solid. That's great, dude. That's great. Well, thank you for that. All the raccoon stuff. Where can I set this so you can see it? Right there. All right. Thank you, Hans. There he is in the chat, guys. Check out his channel. Yeah, I got to put this somewhere where my wife has to look at it every day. That'll definitely go somewhere like that. Hood ornament for the van. I can't do that. Lightning strikes. Does Lady Quady eat my cooking? When I cook at home, though, it's not like the weird stuff that I make in the videos. Like, we'll have burgers or, you know, whatever, or I'll make like omelets and stuff like that. Like, you guys got to understand a lot of the weird stuff I eat in the videos. I don't make that stuff at home all the time. We try to eat healthier on a regular basis. So we have salads and chicken, and like we had baked pork chops the other night, but we probably go out to eat more than we should. We went and had, when we were out all day today, we had we stopped at a place called Sid's, which is like sub sandwiches. So we had sandwiches for lunch today. But I don't know if I can make it into a lamp. Like I said, it's like a solid plastic. You'd have to, like, I don't know if you could drill it out, put a lampshade on his head. Brian, I have not got it out yet. I still need to put insurance on it and change the oil, but we'll definitely get it out before the end of the year. I want to get a couple more bike trips in before the end of the year. We'll see. What is this? The nurse in me says you need this, from Christine Myers. I think these are baby wipes. What is this? Huggies? I don't know if these are supposed to be for me. Are these Simply Clean? Oh, they're wipes. I was like, why'd you send me diapers? They're wipes. I definitely need these, dude. I always have a pack of wipes in the van. I've always got a pack of wipes in the truck. These are like one of your essential camping things. But yeah, I opened it up. I was like, why did she send me diapers? They should be like individually packaged in here. Yes. Yeah, people always, I get questions a lot, like, what are your main things to carry? Carry a package of wipes, because not only can you use these for your butt if you need them for your butt, but these are good if you need to take a horse bath or whatever, wipe yourself off after a sweaty day if you don't have a shower. So anyways, thank you for these. I 100% thought they were diapers. It's like, you guys really think the food must be rough on my stomach. You guys want a burnout? I could probably do a burnout on the little one. I'm not going to do a burnout on the big ones. All right, we got wipes. Thank you for the wipes. I appreciate it. These will get used 100%. Augie, you heard that wrong. Not horse. Whore. A whore's bath. I guess it does sound kind of the same though. Oh man. I don't want to start all the bikes because I guess I don't have the CO2 detector. I had one running the other day and the alarm started going off in my truck, but the truck isn't here. I'll start the little one. I could do a burnout with the little one, but I'm not starting the big ones up. Yeah, I keep them closed. We'll move that out of the way. You guys see what we got going on over yonder here? I'd do a burnout and like run it in my van. Right, do it this way. We'll kickstart it just because it's cooler, right? You guys see it? Yeah. Yeah. That's all you get. Now I'm not gonna be able to breathe in here. You're not gonna get any smoke off of this slick concrete. But there you go. A little burnout for you. Nice cold engine burnout. Doesn't even barely leave a mark. Ah, the fumes. Oh, y'all in the chat with the donations. Jacob Hamilton, thank you. Bethany Gonzalez, thank you. Yes, it's definitely Christmas in the garage. Woof. I need to get another drink. Unless Lady Quady's out there watching still, if she would bring me another drink. It would be a whole lot cooler if it smoked the tire, but it's not going to do that on these slick floors. I guess I could have like poured some bleach on it or something, but I also don't need to be flinging bleach water all over the wall. Smoking Wolfie, it's a 110 CRF 110F pit bike. Like it's a bike meant for 10-year-olds. But they are an absolute blast to ride. That thing will go like 35, 40 miles an hour, you know, and it's fully clutchless. So you can just bang gears and then, you know, you don't have to pull in a clutch or anything to do it, which is super nice. Does it smell good out here?
Why don't you crack the door?
I could open a window. Yeah, I don't want to open the garage door, but I could open a window and turn the fan on, although that'd probably be loud. Though I should, though. will you turn that fan on, the ceiling fan?
It might be loud. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wrong one. Not too bad. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I've got a big exhaust fan in the ceiling, which is really nice in this place. On a switch over there, so you can like open the windows up, and it'll just suck everything up. Like, I don't know, you guys probably can't see it, but it makes a really good breeze coming through here. Nick versus the universe, definitely get a bike license. Motorcycles are so fun. Just, you got to realize you can die really quickly on one. It's one of those hobbies that you can get in, that you get into, that you got to realize you got to pay attention. All right, keep going. We've still got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packages besides this one. What's the temperature? I don't know what it is outside, but my thing says it's 75 in the garage. I don't think it's anywhere near that warm outside. Probably upper 60s. 66 outside is what it says. Oh, we've got more of the beaver stuff. This must be from Terry Ray. Enjoy your gift from Terry Ray. We got some beaver honey mustard. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. Got all the sauces. I'm the sauce boss. Honey mustard. I'm gonna actually have to make like some chicken wings one of these days. Dark Thunder. Hope the rebuild's going well. Grand Hope 96 in Vegas. Man, I don't know how you guys live down there. Like, I've been there a couple times now, and it's rough down there in the summers, man. I don't think I could live in an area like that. I get it is more of a dry heat, but man, it gets just too dang hot. Like, you can't even go outside and do anything. That's crazy, Victoria. Yeah, dude, I couldn't do it. Too hot for me. 76 in Texas. That doesn't sound bad. Bethany Gonzalez. I've never made chicken wings at camp. No. I'm a chicken nugget kind of guy. I do not like chewing chicken off the bone. Not a fan of it. So I prefer making nuggets, or like when I go out, like if we go to Buffalo Wild Wings or something, I always get boneless. I prefer the nuggies. All right, this one's kind of heavy. $54 in Connecticut. That doesn't sound terrible. I've been to Connecticut before. It's been quite a few years. But I went to that was pre-YouTube. I went to the Mark Twain House Museum. That was interesting. I went out there for a work thing many years ago. Enjoy your gift, taco burrito night from Terry Ray. So Terry has sent in, I don't know if these are the same ones. He sent in a couple of these before, and they are very good. This is a different one. I haven't had the taco sauce, but these are they're the upside down squeeze bottles. He sent in a couple that were cheese, but we've got all the salsa verdes. Shablam, shablam, shablam. And then this is different. Heinz Flavor Tour Mexican inspired street corn. Oh, we got like a street corn sauce. That looks tasty. We got a trace of those. No un poquito español. Por favor. Shablam, shablam. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. These are good. These are really good. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to try this. I guess you can just put this straight onto a taco. Hang on, taco. Creamy, smoky, zesty, perfect on fries, chicken, rice bowls, and salads. It's a very mild sauce. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. Chicken nuggets with horseradish? I don't know about that. I'd try it. I don't know if chicken and horseradish would be all that good together. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just a spice, really. Denise, yeah, you're right. That's why I prefer like the winter seasons, because you can always put another sweatshirt on or whatever. Make the fire bigger. Harry Jim, I don't know if we'll do another Hot Ones style of video or not. Brian, yeah. Yeah, I've been out there. So I worked for a company in their metal shop, and there's a company out there called Trumpf, TRUMPF. And so I went out there for training, like for a couple different weeks at a time. Went out to the Long Island Sound, to like a really good like a seafood restaurant out there. But I went and saw the Mark Twain Museum. That was a cool spot, and just spent a bunch of time driving around out there with the rental car that the company had given me. Hot sauce and balls, yeah. If you guys haven't tried the, bull fries or testicles or whatever, highly recommend giving those a shot. They're very good. And we got another heavy one here. Brian, yeah. Yeah, so I've been out there. That's another beautiful area. So many trees everywhere. That's a spot I'd like to get back out to. Oh, this has got to be from Terry too. Yeah. Enjoy your gift from Terry Ray. Enjoy your gift. Enjoy your gift. There's a few different things in here. We got more sauces. And, hot local Texas honey. I got to make some cornbread or something. I got to see if I can find a recipe on how to do. I know doing cornbread and cast iron is normal. I got to see if I can just do that over the campfire, or if I have to do it in like a Dutch oven. We'll see. And then we've got some jalapeno mustard and some wasabi horseradish. And we've also got, what is this? This is a new one. Star-kissed wild pink salmon. I have never seen this before. I've never seen these in the store either. But that looks tasty. They make a few different ones. Wonder what the EVU is. Doesn't say. Wild caught Alaskan salmon. Oh, EVOO is extra virgin olive oil. combine a mellow, rich flavor in its convenient, no-drain pouch. 14 dang old grams of protein in there. These look tasty, man. Thanks for that. Excited to give that a try. Read the chat. What's going on in the chat? Oh, everybody's saying it in the chat. I need to just convince my wife to sit out here with me so she can read the chat and yell at me when things like that happen. Jeanette, try a spicy drink. I don't want to try those now because they're not cold. Somebody's out there trying to convince Lady Quady to get in the video. Thank you, Terry. Got all the sauces.
I was typing a response, so I wasn't even paying attention. You didn't know what that meant?
No, that EVOO. Yeah. Would you have known if you just opened that up?
Well, that looks like olive oil in that bottle.
Yeah, but I didn't know that's what
it meant. There's olives on the front of it.
I suppose. Kind of dumb, I guess. You need a shirt with my face on it saying that's tasty. That's not a terrible one either. Yeah, sit on that. You can just take that off of there. No, you're good. They can't see it. That's cleaner than that chair is. We got another heavy one. Wonder if these are all from Terry Ray. You can learn to mow with it if you'd like. The missus is over there sitting on my dang old lawnmower. Oh, look what we have here. Well, hopefully I like them because now we've got a whole dang old 12-pack of the Liquid Death Fruity Pebble. Should have had the missus put one of those in the fridge, but I do want to save that for a video. You got me started on these, so I'm sending you some from Darkfire209. Thank you, Darkfire209. We will definitely try these. I'm excited to give these a shot. Shablam. T, love your historical videos. Keep up the awesome content. Thank you for the donation, T, and I'm glad you enjoy them. I've got a cool one coming up. Won't be the next video, but I've got a couple cool things planned on this for the next week, so we'll have a few good videos coming out. Do a lawnmower burnout, Lady Quady. Alan, like I said, if you want a quote, send us your information, shoot us an email on the website and with your address and whatnot and what you'd like to purchase, and we'll give you a quote because it's probably going to be pretty expensive with the tariffs and whatnot. Like what did it cost last time to send a hat to Canada? It was like double the price, wasn't it?
Sorry.
Oh, you're listening to
like
something.
5 minutes behind.
Oh.
I don't know. So to
we could probably turn that fan on.
Canada, there was quite a tariff on top of, and I can't remember the guy's name that bought it, but he had to pay the tariff when it got there, on top of the conversion, and I don't know what a conversion is for Japan, and then shipping on top of that. So like for a hat, he ended up having to pay like $75 for a hat with shipping and tariff.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, it was like $75 just to get a hat in Canada. But it's all part of the game, I guess. So like I said, if you're outside of the country and you really want something, send an email to the website and we'll work on getting you a quote. Probably won't be like, it's not going to happen in 10 minutes, but we'll see what we can do on that. You got to let us know what you're going to want, because whatever you're buying, like conversion, we got to go through the conversions and all that kind of stuff. But we kind of figured that.
Try to figure out to get it just to go to all of them.
Yeah.
See what it's going to cost.
That's what we were talking about, how we were going to try to open up international shipping and just try to figure out how to do it, because it's Lady Quady behind the scenes figuring that stuff out. So it'd be easier to do if we did a few orders like this, that, before we tried to open up to the, complete public or whatever, but
I'll work on it.
Yeah. This is from Jesse Raddick. Oh, he's out of Lincoln, right here in a good old Nebraska.
He messaged earlier and said he's watching from his campsite at the state fair.
Oh, he's at the state fair. It's the last weekend of that. I should have went out there this year. And
we've never been to it in Grand Island.
No, I haven't been to the state fair since I went on a school field trip.
I've only been once, and it was probably 20 years ago.
I'll have to try to make a point to go to that next year, because I think it is the last weekend of it. All right. What do we got here? Paper towels. Hey, Quady, the wife and I love your vids. We also like to camp around Nebraska. We saw the one use stove and thought it would make for an interesting video. We threw in our favorite camping seasoning we like to use on burgers and pork chops. You mentioned you needed a tarp for the van to protect the carpet when totes are wet in the morning, so there's a small one in there. And I know you don't like going to crowded lakes, but one of our favorite things is the annual Spooktacular Branched Oak. Oh, I avoid that place like the plague at that time. It's held in the Middle Oakside. He told me what campsite he's going to be at. Come check out all the decorated campsites. Maybe I'll come through there. I've been to Indian Caves.
I was going to say, if he's still listening, you should talk about Indian Caves.
I've been through Indian Caves when they were doing that. That one wasn't terrible, but we were in a tent site, so we weren't in a crowded area. But yeah, I definitely avoid those places at that time of year. We've got paper towels, because everybody yells at me if I don't immediately put a thing of paper towels in there. If I run through them. And it's funny, like, on that point, if I didn't tell you guys that I was out of paper towels, you would never know, and you wouldn't have anything to complain about. That's a lot of it. Like, there's a lot of things like that. Like, well, if I don't mention it, then nobody's going to have anything to say. But it's funny, because if I say something like that, people come out of the woodwork like, I can't believe you would forget those things. Anyways, we've got 4 6's Cowboy Camp Burger seasoning blend. That looks tasty. And then got a little tarp here. We'll pop that open in a second. Some Spam packets. Hold on, I'll get those opened up. I said this is like a one-use grill. Cassis Grill Instant Grill one-time use. Ready in 5 minutes. 60-minute cooking time. It's flameless. No lighter fluid needed. No iron or aluminum. Very convenient. It's like it's all made out of cardboard. Look at that. And it's got little briquettes in there, and you just light it up. And I don't know if it completely goes away or what, but we'll see. If it just like completely burns up at the end. Bamboo briquettes, lava stone, bamboo, and cardboard. All biodegradable except the lava stones and the packaging here. This can be used as a waste bag. We'll have to give this a try. Huh. That's different. I don't know. There must be something in there because it says it doesn't burn, that you can take it apart and put it back in the bag for transport. So we'll see. And those are like bamboo stakes across the top. We'll have to give it a try. Use that to make some burgers. We've got Spam here. These are Spam packages. I think it's all individual packages. I guess I don't want to do that with the knife. I'm going to open this up.
Terry Ray, we have hats left and both stickers.
Yeah.
Both of the original stickers.
We'll be getting some new stuff. Hopefully by the end of, we'll get new stuff out in October.
Yeah, we're just waiting to get the truck out.
Yeah. Bam. All right. What are these? Hot and spicy Spam singles. These are, I'm just going to eat some of this right now. Spam is good. You can eat Spam raw. It's not going to hurt you. Thanks for the Spam. It'll self-destruct in 60 minutes. I don't know. Thanks for these. Got Spam for days. What?
Watching you eat Spam.
Yeah, Spam's not raw. It's cooked. You can eat it.
Scooter, no, he doesn't have to pay YouTube to do a live, and they don't pay him to do a live.
No.
Pat, we're getting on shirts and hoodies.
Yeah. Yeah, it says right back on here. Fully cooked, ready to eat. You can eat it straight out of the bag. Ah. So good. All right. We got to see about this little tarp here. Relaxy. The Spam is good. It's not, I mean, it's got a little spice to it, but not super spicy by any means. So he said, this is just something I can set down on the carpet. Like when I'm putting the wood tote in, if it's been raining, so I don't get the carpet all dirty. Not super big.
Yeah, pretty big.
It's not that. It's not huge. 6 by 4 probably, and it's like a material one. But you could use this. I could use this for regular camping stuff too. But yeah, like fold it up like that, and I could set that wood tote on there and not worry about getting my nice carpet all dirty. My original blue carpet. Now the test will be if I can get it back into the bag. Maybe, maybe not. Spam and rice is good. Spam musubi is good. Anything that you would eat meat with, you know, you can use Spam for. I'd like to try and make like Spam fries, and you cut them into strips and you bread it and then like deep fry it. I've seen some recipes like that, and it looks really good. Oh, somebody's saying cookbook.
I know. And you know what? There's a lot of people that comment about cookbooks, and it would be a lot of work.
It would be a lot of work.
So you guys would definitely have to buy them.
I think with stuff like that now, Amazon will do a print to order on that stuff.
I think there's options. Yeah.
So we wouldn't have to like spend a whole bunch and nobody buys them.
Yeah.
Bam, right back in the bag. Spam does have some salt to it, but that's how it's kept. That's how they keep it fresh or whatever, keep it good. But you know, if you're eating it like it was originally developed, I don't know if it was developed for the Army or whatever. I can't remember what they said at the Spam Museum, But if you're exerting yourself throughout the day and sweating and all that type of stuff, you need to replace that sodium in your body. Like, sodium isn't the devil. Your brain needs salt to operate correctly. So don't fear it, but don't overeat it. All right. Just put back. Well, thank you for the stuff, Jesse. We'll give that grill a try. That thing is weird. I have to see what it's like. Yeah, salt is one of the electrolytes the body needs. Yeah, we'll have to try that grill. Maybe we'll make some burgers on there. We'll see. Thanks for the spam. It's very tasty. If you guys ever send something and you send a nice letter, or like actually type something out, I do save those. When I'm an old man, I'll look back through those and reminisce on my life. And all these awesome folks out here that support the channel. Spam burgers, you can put spam on anything. This has got to be hot sauce from Pepper Joe's out of Urbana, Iowa. I assume it's hot sauce anyways. There's no note with these. There's a couple of them in here. Pepper Joe's Carolina Reaper hot sauce. You see that? And we got another one. Try for my heart filth, yeah. And Pineapple Reaper hot sauce. That looks tasty. So these Pepper Joe's out of Urbana, Iowa. We definitely got to get our own hot sauce. Because then you can do the cookbook and you got to say you got to use Crazy Quady hot sauce.
Well, I'm wondering what K-Stand means. We need a book of your camper meals, not a cookbook, just a glamper camp book. I don't know what that
It'd be the same thing. I don't know. Sandra, yeah, give it a try again. Just cook it up good. Like, now that you have the ability to do it however you want. Oh, Steve, that's a bummer. 5-pound weightlifting restriction for life. Oof. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. See if you can find like a little cabin or something to go to. A lot of the places around here, like the lakes or whatever, they'll have really basic little cabins. So you could maybe find something like that if it works for you. Spam and peanut butter? I don't know about that. Micah, a hot sauce museum in my home. I wonder if there's a hot sauce museum out there somewhere, though. I definitely have to go check it out. Well, thank you to whoever sent the sauces. Maybe it was the business that sent them in. I don't know. We'll set them down there. This one is from Dylan Allison out of Xena, Ohio. I do have a bunch of Tabasco. You guys are talking about Tabasco out there. I do have that Tabasco box set that I need to try. What is this? Oh, we've got a can of chili. Skyline chili, original chili. So I think on the video or the last live, I did get a couple of different kinds of chili. And when I don't remember which brand it was that I used in that video of the Cincinnati spaghetti, but everybody said Skyline was better. I think I also received one of those. I used the other can, I think, because although this says it on there, because it had the recipe on the back, so I could show that and read it. But we'll see. I can't remember if that's what it was or not. Now it says it right here. Quady, your recent chili cheese quesadilla video inspired me to send you a can of Ohio's finest. Born and raised in Ohio, I can tell you Cincinnati chili is not for everyone. However, I think you'll enjoy it. Goes great on hot dogs for a coney dog, but even better on spaghetti. Add some onion, mustard, or beans if you'd like. My family and I love your content, and we look forward to each video you upload. Keep doing what you do. Hope you enjoy the chili. Cheers from Dayton, Ohio. Dylan Allison. Thank you, Dylan. So yeah, this stuff and like the other one I had, and you can even tell it's a bit more runny than your average chili, but it's good stuff. So
I think that hot sauce was from Terry. Right?
Was the hot sauce from Terry? Thank you, Terry. Somebody says there's a hot sauce museum in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Darn tootin'.
You for sure would take a sponsorship from Liquid Death.
Oh, yes.
Anyone knows?
I actually sent Liquid Death a message on Instagram and asked them if they'd like to work together, and I don't think they ever looked at it. And in fact, I screenshotted because I've received so many comments on the videos about, I'm drinking it because you tried it or whatever. You got me drinking it. So I screenshotted all those comments and sent it. I was like, hey, if you guys want to work together, I'd be stoked on that. And I sent that to them on May 26th. And I don't think they've ever looked at the message. So I suppose I could email them, be a little bit more professional, but I have thought they'd at least check their Instagram message and be like, yeah, kick rocks, All right. 2 more packages. What is this one? Amazon. Got one from Amazon here. I thought Terry said something about a stove. Maybe this is it. Enjoy your gift. No, I don't think so. Enjoy your gift from Terry Ray. Italian night from Terry Ray. Maybe there's probably just a bunch of stuff. And maybe that's why those spaghetti sauces didn't have it. Sent you some Star-Kissed Delights. All right, what do we got in here? Oh, another glass. And some more tunas. Looks like. I don't know if this is the same kind as the other one. Yeah, that's the same kind. So they just separated these out. So we've got some more spaghetti sauce. We've got spaghetti sauce for days now. All right. Thank you, Terry. And we've got some more tunas in here. What do we got? Chicken. Have you tried the chicken ones?
I think so. I think we use those on salad.
Southwest style chickens. Shablam. couple different ones in here.
I guess the stove's not supposed to be here till next week.
Oh, okay. I think this is the same. Yep. Another pack of Southwest style. Thank you. And looks like there's some of the bowls in here. And more of the tuna bowls. These are great. I think this was like the first kind that Terry had sent. And this one got me hooked on these bowls for sure. These work great. I think this is what I put, the flavor that I put in the stuffed peppers that I made in the truck. These things are really good if you guys haven't tried these. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. I don't eat these a lot on the videos, but I eat a lot of these at home. Definitely enjoy those. And we got 3 of the tomato sauces. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. All right, one more package down here. And this one, I know what it is. So I'm sure some of you out there know who Cerwin Vega is, know this company. It's a stereo company. They were big back in like the 80s and 90s. They emailed me and asked me if I wanted something, and I never responded. I'm pretty sure I just deleted the email. And then, I don't know, 3 months later, this thing showed up in the mail. So I looked at what it was. I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I don't have any use for this thing. But I'll show it to you. We'll probably try it at some point, but it's a speaker for a 4-wheeler. Suppose I could put this thing on maybe strap it to the lawnmower. So you guys can see that. You could put it in the boat, I guess. It's got to be waterproof. I don't really know where you would put it though. It's meant to like strap to the front of a 4-wheeler, like the front rack on a 4-wheeler. And it's got to be wired into 12 volt. It looks like they put a t-shirt or something in there. Let's see what that's about. If it was like a battery operated Bluetooth speaker, it would be cool. But yeah, now I guess I got to buy a 4-wheeler. They put a letter in here. Cerwin Vega decided to send you a little something for your camping trips. It would be a cool addition to your recent van mod as well. We all like music, and hopefully this will keep you entertained off camera. We look forward to hearing from you. You can email the following email, blah, 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 blah. Have you thought about upgrading your sound system in the van or the truck? Our company focuses on car audio, et cetera, et cetera. See, I've heard of them before. Like I said, they were pretty big back in the day, and I don't know I think the company may have changed hands or something, but I think they were really big in home stereo stuff. So we'll see.
Said for the tractor.
For the tractor, I guess I could put it on a tractor. And it's pretty heavy, but there you go. It's 2 6.5-inch speakers, and you just gotta plug it in. I suppose I could plug it. I guess it comes with a carrying strap, and then you've got a 12-volt plug-in right here and a remote and stuff. And we could probably turn it on with that Jackery. And I don't know if I could play some ad-free YouTube music or something. Copyright-free music. Let me see if I can turn this thing on, because I'm kind of curious what it sounds like. But Sir Winnebago's getting their free advertising.
They obviously don't know that you're not going to wear white.
Yeah. They don't watch enough to know that I don't wear white.
And that would be dirty in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's cool. They're cool shirts. But yeah, I'll never wear a white t-shirt. I think I've worn like one. I bought that one from Pelone, my tattoo guy. And I think I've worn that once. All right, let me see if I can plug this into this box. Oh, that green light didn't turn off. You guys are right. I'm gonna have to figure out how to shut this thing off appropriately. Ugh. So you can, looks like you can wire it in. But yeah, there's just a straight up plug here. It's kind of heavy is the thing. I don't even know where I would put it on the boat. Ooh. See if I can get hooked up to this thing. What's going on in the chat?
Talking about it. You live in the country, so you can blast them.
Yeah, I mean, I could play it loud, but the bummer part is like it's 12 volt, so there's no way to plug it in the garage. Like I thought about that. Well, I could use it in the house, like whatever, but I can't just plug it into a regular household outlet. It gets loud. Oh man. That's copyright music. Wow.
Which is what was brought up too.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I can't just grab it off my phone. There you go. It's a speaker. And it gets really loud. Yeah, it's got lights that I think you could turn off. But like I said, yeah, I really don't have. You can change it to whatever color you want. It's cool with the blue. I just don't have any use for the thing, which is why I never responded to their email. And yeah, I don't know how you're even supposed to like, I guess you just strap it down to the front of your four-wheeler. The rack on your four-wheeler is what you're supposed to do with it. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Should we see what the pawn shop will give you for it? Sir Winnebago's watching this video just like mad at themselves for sending it to me.
People are mentioning a giveaway.
I mean, I could give it away. Definitely could give it away to one of you guys. Tell you what, why don't we just do that? Somebody's watching. Since you guys are watching, we'll just throw it in a random order. Buy a hat or a sticker over the next week, and I'll just send this thing out to one of you guys. There you go. Go hit up the website and buy some merch, and one of you guys will get a free speaker. There you go. We got the original box. I'll pack it back up and I'll send it to one of you guys. There we go. But I think on that note, we're just going to go ahead and close this one out here. Lots of stuff in the box tonight. All the liquid deaths, the fancy battery that I can't barely pick up like that, blow my shoulder out, and everything that was said to the raccoon stuff. I appreciate you guys. I've got some fun stuff coming up. Like I said in the beginning, I'm going to go pick up the truck tomorrow. That is ready to go. Not sure if that's what I'll use in the next camping videos, though, because it's not quite broken in yet. I'll have to talk to Brock. You need to break in gears appropriately. So we'll see about that. And yeah, appreciate you guys supporting what I do here. And be kind to your neighbors. Be kind to yourself. Have a positive outlook on things. Go buy some merch and you might get a free speaker in the mail. And I love you guys. As always, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit. You got anything you want to say?
Have a good Labor Day.
Yeah, have a good Labor Day weekend, y'all. Enjoy it if you got the day off. Love you guys. Peace.